Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of June 23rd. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email to schedule a reading. This week we have a new moon happening in the sign of Cancer. It's on the 25th. I think it's on Wednesday. And Cancer rules home, family, emotions, feelings, creativity, spirituality, intuition, things like that. And new moons are all about new beginnings. Let's see what's coming through for you. Sagittarius, your cards are Tower, Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Chariot. Chariot's energy has to do this is ruled by Cancer, so it could be that Cancer is in your chart. Something to do with home is also coming through. Something to do with, like, it could be maintenance. For some, this has to do with travel. If you are going on a road trip, make sure the something to do with vehicle. So make sure that everything is good to go, so you are not stuck in the middle of the road. Okay. Maintenance, your vehicle. So take care of those. If there is something that you are concerned about, maybe think about taking care of it. Be proactive. Things like that is important this week. On the other hand, this is also the people you are with. It could be personal life, professional life. There is some emotional exchanges happening, and here someone is feeling is defending themselves, so they are protecting themselves. So it could be that there is a discussion happening and one person is taking out all their frustration and the other person is holding back, so when it comes to these situations, like the emotional frustration, things like that, I would say this is a better energy than this. This is where they are sometimes what happens is we don't talk about things, we just pretend they don't exist. We brush things under the rug so we don't have to deal with the conflicts, but when we push things down, it comes out in some ways. Also, when we push things down, the resentments, it actually ruins the relationships. It shows up in several ways. So that is also not healthy. And if this is where someone is taking out all their frustration. If the other person is paying attention, then they will know what this person has been holding on to. So then when they calm down, you can sit together and have a discussion, So it's not about, it's how people process their emotions. It's possible for them to stay calm even though they are angry, but for some it's a little bit challenging, so it's like different personalities is what I am seeing. Not judging, like it has nothing to do with judging someone or anything like that. It is what it is. People have different personalities and they process emotions differently, period, right? So but in your situation, if this is happening, maybe if this is you, then if the other person is in a good space, then they will hopefully pay attention to find out what you are talking about. So then when things are calm, you guys can find solution. But if it's the other person, maybe a good idea would be to hold back, listen closely to what's going on, and so when they are calm, you can figure out what the heck is going on. So yeah, here with Four of Pentacles and Two of Swords, this is where you are protecting yourself. You don't want to participate. So it all depends upon the situation. If this is a relationship that's important for you, maybe well, you know what to do. But the energy is holding back, and it's like someone here, they don't want to get hurt. So it could be that they are they don't like conflicts, or they don't want to go through the same thing all over again, and so they are, not doing anything about it, is what I want to say. On the other hand, the energy is reminding you to trust yourself and pay attention to your own intuition. So this is where you are considering, you are thinking about overthinking, or it could be you considering your options. Okay, this happened, now what, So what I want to say is, listen to your own intuition. Maybe it's not a good time to, it all depends upon your own energies, Sagittarius, because sometimes when we have like several things in our mind, maybe we just need to just disconnect, detach from what's going on, so the mind can rest. And when the mind is calm, then it will be possible for us to find solutions. But if there's if there's a lot going on in the mind, then thinking and overthinking will only lead to more confusion. So maybe the energy is reminding you to trust your own intuition, and that can only happen when you are calm, So yeah, there is something else that you maybe you are overlooking. The options you have in front of you, there is a better way, there is a better solution. So this requires you to think outside the box. Okay, and come up with new way of approaching this situation, come up with new solutions, and a different perspective is needed here. So something to do with your work, a project that you are working on, looks like maybe, remember to save everything. It could be a power outage, something like that, and you might lose information. So just be aware of that. For some, this is also travel coming through. It could be a little bit difficult. Be proactive and make sure all the bookings and everything is good to go, so you don't have to worry about anything later. This is also, this week, it's also a great opportunity to learn new things. It could be trainings for some of you. It could be you might have to a little bit mentally stimulating. It could be that you are learning something that is something that you are not familiar with. So there's a lot going on in the mind, and yeah, you are receiving some new information. What I want to say is, this week, try to keep an open mind. But by that, what I mean is, stay open to different way of doing things, different perspectives. Think about doing things in a different way. Yes, it may not feel comfortable, because if we have been doing things in a certain way all these years, changing things up all of a sudden won't feel comfortable. But then, depending upon the situation that you are coming across, that is needed, okay, in order to find healthy solutions, whether it's your personal life, whether it's your professional life. This situation, like I said, requires a different approach, something that you haven't tried before. Yeah, Chariot here could be, conflicting thoughts in your own mind, Sagittarius. It could be that, confusion again. So it's like you want to do things, but something is pulling you back. So it just doesn't, whatever it is that you want to do, it doesn't make sense maybe, because there is this tug of war happening inside. Yeah, if you are confused, confusion is okay. It's all about waiting, having patience, and maybe consult someone for a perspective, or also know who you are consulting, and what are they suggesting, because sometimes people come from their own fear, their own experiences, and it may not work for you. So it's important to reach out for perspectives. However, you will have to make your own decision, because and you also have to consider the information that you are getting in order to understand if this is something that's really going to work out for you. Okay, so you want to make your own decisions. Something to do with a partnership, or it could be people you are with. Some challenges happening there. However, whatever is happening, Sagittarius, this is actually a blessing in disguise. Okay, this is actually helping you if you pay attention. This is actually helping you put things back in order and do things in a new way, so, and create positive changes. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. If it feels like you are stuck, again, if you are feeling that way, maybe there is a reason. Yeah, both these cards here has to do with you feeling stuck. But this is where you are doing something, coming out of your comfort zone. It could be that maybe you are not initiating these changes. It could be just happening and there is no way you have to. This is like forcing you out of your comfort zone, whatever the situation is. Now you have to figure out something. Maybe, like I said, a blessing in disguise. This is helping you move in a new direction, make and create some positive changes in some area of your life. Not sure in which area this is happening. When it comes to your health, just be aware of what's going on in the body. If there is something, it goes without saying, get a checkup done. For some, this is also headaches, migraine, things like that. It could be happening because of stress. Okay, stress related issues. So just know what's going on in the body. Maybe think about getting a massage done, because it could also be like stuck energy. Like if you are feeling so this could this could be like sinus issues, congestion, inflammation, things like that. So yeah, maybe getting a massage done would be helpful. Something to do with your stability is also coming through. It's like you are clinging on to things. So Sagittarius, know what is it that you are clinging on to. So for some, it could be something that you are feeling protective towards. It could be people you love. It could be material possessions. It could be a project that you are working on, someone or something. It could also be ideas, beliefs, things like that. So yeah, I know what I don't see here is an openness. So is that the reason why universe is helping you come out of that? I'm not sure. So with this, trust issues may come up. So maybe you have your own reasons again. This is also someone challenging your beliefs, someone challenging your way of doing things. What I'm seeing is personality clashes, so different personalities, or for some, it could be happening in your own mind. The tug of war. It could be that a part of you wants to do something, but you also know maybe something is also holding you back. So it's know what is holding you back here. What are the fears? Sometimes it's our own beliefs and fear-based thinking. So when we don't want to let these emotions hold us back, what we need to do is sit down and think about, okay, where is this coming from? What are the fears here? And what is it that I can do to release these emotions so I can move forward and create some positive changes. So what are these fears? Is this really true, or is it just a belief? A belief is something that the stories we tell ourselves, we repeatedly tell ourselves the same stories, and then it becomes our belief, and then we make the choices and decisions from from those beliefs, and we create the same experiences, so it's a vicious circle. So you want to maybe think about, depending upon where this is happening, you might want to think about beliefs and fear-based fears, things like that, to understand what's going on and what you need to let go of. For some, it could be a job situation. Maybe there are some changes happening, and that is a little bit concerning. Listening is important, Sagittarius. So with this, if this is an emotional outburst, then it's important to stay calm and listen to yourself, listen to your own body, to understand whether you want to be in that space, or if you do, if it's important for you, and if you do want to be in that environment, then it's important to listen to what exactly is going on. Sometimes what we need to do is just stay out of that environment, because we don't want to. So it's all depends upon what's going on, who is with you, and the environment you are in, and things like that. Okay. Sagittarius, your message is unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Okay. All right. So this is you where you are brainstorming. So if it feels like you are stuck, maybe you are not. It could be that you are, so it could be that you are coming across a lot of new ideas, and maybe you can't make up your mind, but that's okay. It's important to sit with whatever it is, the information, the insights you are coming across, and then when you are ready, you will know what to do. So for some, this could be a turning point. Maybe you are required to make a decision. It could be that you are changing homes, you are moving, things like that. So yes, you will know what to do and how to do things. Okay. But it's important to stay open to what you are coming across. It could be your own intuition telling you things. So pay attention to your own, recurring thoughts you are having, dreams, signs, synchronicities, conversations, information you are receiving, things like that. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, and embrace what's coming your way, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you like what you see here, please support the channel. Thank you so much. And new moon blessings. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.